Oh shit. Got a feeling about this.
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
All right, let's get this going. For the most part, this has been a very good game. I have been really enjoying this a lot. Oh wait, we're supposed to go this way. I've been enjoying this game a lot. I think it's probably my favorite Resident Evil game, to be honest. I really enjoyed 4, but this one's like, I mean, and I'm glad I decided to play on normal mode because, well, you can't play on insanity mode until you defeat it anyway. But I'm glad I'm playing on normal mode because it feels like I get to know this place, and then, of course, if I want the platinum, I have to play insanity mode. But I don't feel like I have to, like, the pace is so well thought. The story is kind of nonchalant, but again, it's like, you know, you don't really, when it comes to video games, it's kind of like the story, it's great if it's a great story, but the main thing is the gameplay. That's the main thing. If the gameplay is fun, who cares about the story? You know what I'm saying? It's like the new Crimson Desert. A lot of people are kind of bewildered by that game because it has a terrible story, but it's a lot of fun. And that's really what's important, you know? It's very addicting, they said. It's very fun, so I can't wait to play it.
Can't believe it's still standing.
I wonder who played Resident Evil 2 just to get to this point on Resident Evil 9, like 7 entries later, several years later. I mean, for us, like for me, it's only been a few years. It's been only a couple years, really. But for a lot of people, it's been a long time, because you know. Oh shit! The OG, the police station. They're running around hiding from Mr. T, or Project T, or whatever.
It's on you now.
Oh shit. And there's the typewriter. Oh. This is brilliant. It is really smart. It's nostalgia. Yeah, okay, fine. But it's really smart. Yeah.
Sherry, I'm in RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
All right. Oh, that's why I thought you could. Huh. I remember. Marvin.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenner. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
But that was like your first day, wasn't it? I remember running away from T virus, or whatever his name is. Okay. Excuse me. Returning to the station to a temporary shelter due to a sudden massive outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. At an end, one of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injury 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in no more casualties. Few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we were, it will be hard for any of us to escape this place. We are not sure we can fix any of our common equipment, so we're being cut out from the outside world. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there's only half of the survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. Damn.
Jesus. Rest easy, officer.
Oh. Wow. Oh man. The nostalgia of this place is just overwhelming sometimes. It's like, wow. I remember all that. Helping friends get by. It's just. Oh. Okay. So it's shout out to my Wildcats. They just made the Final Four. I am so happy. Pretty happy. I'm really happy. I just wish I was there. I wish I could enjoy it with the team, instead of just being observant from afar, which is okay. I'm really happy for the team. I'm happy for the kids. They played their heart out and they played really well, and they showed why that they were the #1 team for most of the year. I can't express my gratitude enough for such a great season. Destroyed so many demons of the past. If you're an Arizona Wildcat, you know what I'm talking about. It's very hard to be an Arizona Wildcat fan. We've lost so many times. Games we should have won. 2003. We came back in a flurry, and we probably had a chance to win, and we lost against Kansas. We were down double digits, and we just came roaring back, and we tied. We just couldn't ever get over our hump and take the lead. In 2005, obviously, we led by 15 with 4 minutes left. We were doing so good. And the story goes that the refs really let the Wildcats, let Illinois do whatever they want. We had like slap wrists, bump bodies. So many things happened, but at the end of the day, Illinois made their shots to come back. And if they just missed one of those, Arizona probably would have won. So you can't complain much about that. It's just that the truth is that there was some missed calls, but whatever, that's okay. And then then we went to the dark ages. Lute Olson got sick, and we had a great moment in 2008. I believe it was 2008 with or 2009. I think it was 2009 with Russ Pennell. 2009, he led us to the Sweet 16, and we lost big time to Louisville because we had no business being in the Sweet 16. We weren't a really good team then, but we somehow found a way to make it. And then 2000 and then obviously we got Sean Miller, we didn't make it for the first time in so many years to the tournament. A lot of people were questioning if Sean was the right guy. Nick Weiss, if you all know, he was our big time player that year, a point guard, and he came back to try to help us out. He could have gone anywhere. He would have been able to start anywhere and play anywhere, but he decided to come back. And
needlessly lost.
Yeah, and he came back, and we didn't do so well that year. We had a winning record. We were 16-15, I believe, but I should be enjoying the nostalgia. What is that? So behind that, I guess. Oh yeah, the nostalgia of this place. I remember playing this a few years ago, but anyways, yeah. Just long story short, Sean Miller came in. He led us to the Elite Eight in 2011, his second year. It was an incredible run. Derek Williams, Lamont Momo Jones, Kyle Fogg, Jamel Horn, J.C. Perry. We were very undersized, but we had a lot of heart, a lot of strength, a lot of power. We had a guy named Kirill Nachesko, whatever his name is. Sorry, I apologize. But he was supposed to be like a. He was actually supposed to be really good, and he didn't like just pan out. He didn't pan out. So, but he was a very good defender, and he anchored that defense. Like he didn't play a lot, but you know, I just remember that year was special. Kevin Parham coming off the bench as well. He was a special. He was our sixth man, special player. Solomon Hill, can't forget about him. And it was just a special year, man. And you know, we were amazing. We won the Pac-12 regular season, lost at the final second to Isaiah Thomas in the Pac-12 championship game and a tournament, Pac-12 tournament. But you know, we were just on the wrong end, you know, of those game-winning shots that year. We just couldn't hit. We couldn't hit him, and that was just the epitome of Arizona basketball. We just couldn't hit the big shots. We just couldn't. For some reason, I don't know. It was because we just were cursed or whatever, but we just couldn't hit the big shots. We always had the other team hit the big shots, and if we didn't win comfortably, we just if it was a close game, just to say, and it was down to the final shot, you could either bet that we wouldn't hit it, and you could bet that the other team would. It was just how it is. It was just how it is since for a long time, really, even before 2001 Final Four. But you know, and in 2011 we got to the Elite Eight against Connecticut, and we just couldn't hit that last shot. Were one shot away. We had two shots at it, and Jamel Horn, our best 3-point shooter, had a final shot, and he just couldn't hit it, and the game was over, and it was devastating. We probably should have gone for the two, but we went for a win. And hey, you know what? I don't blame us at all. We had two great shots, and it just both. Well, one was a little long, and the last one was a little short. And it was just damn, you know. And then 2000, of course, we had a bad year, 2013. We went to the Pac-12 final game in the tournament that would have let us go to the tournament, but we lost that game to Colorado. And then we went 2014. We became number one. We had such a huge team. Aaron Gordon, Zeus. I forgot his full name, but we call him Zeus. And we had Brandon Ashley. We had, you know, of course, Nick Johnson and T.J. McConnell, the best point guard that we've had for a while, since Nick Wise, really. Well, Momo Jones was a great point guard, but he decided to leave after 1 year. After 2 years, he decided to leave. He went to play with his grandma, for his grandma near New York in Iona, and he had a really good career there. He scored a lot of points, and he was able to play with his alien grandmother, and that was really important to him. So I mean, you know, respect there. But T.J. McConnell was just an amazing player. He led us. Unfortunately, we couldn't get past Wisconsin. 2 years in a row, Elite Eights. We couldn't get past Wisconsin. 1 year we were one shot away. We couldn't get the shot off. Like I said, we were just cursed on that. We couldn't hit the shot or make the shot at the last second. We just couldn't do it. We choked every time we had a game-winning shot opportunity. We choked. We always choked. It was really Salim Stoudemire that was the only player that was able to hit any of those shots against Oklahoma State. But then even against Illinois, you know, we just couldn't hit it. You know, I don't want to talk about 2005 because 2005 it was just up by 15 and you know whatever. You know, I think I talked about it a little bit. You know, but anyways, we lost that game. But 2014-15, we lost both. 15 was just the Sam Decker second half game. He just kept hitting threes and it was over and we couldn't really recover. The first game in 2014 was close, and we just needed one more shot. You know, and Nick Johnson just couldn't get it off, and so it has been like that. And then you know we had a couple good teams, 2017 especially, 2018, and we just you know those teams were ineligible because we had illegal players. We didn't know that at the time, and we just were disappointed with the outcomes. We lost in the Sweet 16 to Xavier, and then we lost in the first round to Buffalo, I believe. I forgot who in 2018 with DeAndre Ayton, and it was just a mess. I wish Laurie Markkinen had come back, but at the same time, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have had to forfeit everything anyway. So, and then, of course, Sean Miller had that, was affected by that, and he just couldn't coach anymore. He just didn't feel the passion anymore, and we just went downhill from there, and then eventually he got fired. And then we got Tommy Lloyd with, Sean Miller, I believe, was planning to reload and come back because he had some. Apparently, he had a good team. But Tommy Lloyd was able to come in and harness that team, and was able to really, really let that team be special. And with Christian Kolenko and Tubelis, Pele Larson, it was just what's his name, or was Pele after? Did he come to us after? I don't. I know. No, he came to us then. No, yeah, he came to us then, I believe. Pele Larson. Obviously, who was our point guard? Kara Krisa and Ben Mathurin, Benedict Mathurin, and Terry. And it was just incredible. We had a really good team, and we just couldn't get past Houston, and Houston just defeated us in the Sweet 16. And then we had Sweet 16, and then we of course got embarrassed in the first round against Princeton. Kirk Kreese decided to leave, and then we had Braden Bradley and Kylan Boswell be our point guards, and Kylan wasn't, he didn't turn out to be what we needed, and and so he left. He went back home, and we lost to Clemson that year. It was really tough because we were really good. We just weren't that good. And then of course we had the bad year, but Caleb Love decided to come back. We had that bad year, man, but he really, really, really pushed us, and we tried to come back, and we lost it. We had a great second half of the year, but the first half we were terrible. The great second half of the year, and this was last season, and we just we lost to Duke. It's kind of poetic that we had it's kind of poetic that we were able to. The last time we went to the Final Four, we lost to Duke in a championship game. And the last year before we finally got back to the Final Four, we lost to Duke in the Sweet 16. And it was it was kind of like a bookend. Losing to Duke started this curse for us. We just went into a curse. I don't know what happened. Maybe some Duke person. I don't believe in curses, but it's joshing. But yeah, it was really, really hard. And then we were able to come back, and now we're in the Final Four. 26, sorry. 25 years later. 25 years of curse. But the curse is over. We're back. It's done. I don't believe in curses, by the way. I'm just joking around, but whatever happened, it's over. But anyways, let's get back to this game. I'm just very happy with Arizona. I just wanted to tell you a little bit of story about Arizona Wildcats and my history with them, and just remembering and just loving that team so much. And just been 25 years of struggle. Hey, we had great seasons. We had a lot of fun. We had memorable moments. We had memorable wins, and no one can take those away from us. But when it comes to the Final Four in the NCAA tournament, we just couldn't get through, and we finally did. So I'm so happy for the guys, so happy for the team. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we're gonna look for a book. Right. Alright, so there's some things that we need to look for first. I'll remember that for now. Oh, Barry. So is that a chalkboard? There's a flag underneath it. I don't think it's in this room now. I think it was downstairs. The hell is that? It was like a bouncing thing. Anything with the flag underneath it? Okay, I'm looking around. Sounds like a big guy. Is it inside? Sounds like it's inside. And it's driving me nuts. Alright, let's go upstairs for a second. Alright, I'm going a little nuts because there's obviously something in there. I can't see it. There we go. It's so annoying. Alright. Okay. Get out of here now. Swear. Well, we have the jack. But I'm wondering if there's anything else. Is there a book that we can grab? Because one of the things is a book, right? I don't know if we can grab a book. Whatever. Let's see. Alright, let's save. Alright.
sure you have questions. The ruins of the Raccoon City Police Department.
Why did you bring me here?
I'll explain everything. You don't have to be afraid. You need to understand.
Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
She's you.
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you.
They're all you, honey.
Useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
Damn. Well, that's gonna do it for now. Next time we're gonna go into the next chapter or next part. Be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, it was kind of obvious that was her same hair, same color hair, and everything. But anyways, see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.